Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the meeting of Bryan Board of Public Affairs for May 3rd, 2022. First on the agenda is to approve the minutes of the April 19th, 2022 meeting. Board, you've been supplied with a copy of the minutes. Any questions? Any corrections? I will accept the motion to approve. So moved.
I'll second it. Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a hearing of public concerns. Anyone present that would like to address the board that's not on the agenda? Seeing none. Next is the presentation of the AMP Richard H. Gorsuch Scholarship Award.
Yeah, I'd like to welcome Harry Phillips from AMP to present the Richard H. Gorsuch Scholarship to Lily Schlade. Lily's the daughter of Josh and Carrie Schlade, so. Harry, if you want to.
Great. Thanks, Nate. Well, good evening, everyone, and it's my pleasure to be here again 2 years in a row for another presentation, a scholarship for one of your finest graduating seniors. And by the way, you're keeping pace with the Village of Montpelier up the road. I seem to be visiting them as well every year, so congratulations. I'm here to award Lily Schlade, with the Richard H. Gorsuch, just as a matter of getting to know AMP and becoming familiar with it. We serve 134 member communities in 9 states all told. We serve about 650,000 meters, and that's quite a lot of AMP members across 9 states. So the organization provides a variety of services for its members, including power supply, planning, engineering, financial, environmental, generation, legal, public relations, and other support services. AMP members receive their power from a diversified power portfolio mix. We are a wholesale power provider. The organization and its members are committed to achieving sustainable balance between being responsible corporate citizens, governmental entities, employers, and environmental stewards. I'm here to award Lily with the Richard H. Gorsuch Scholarship Program. Up to 5 one-time scholarships for $3,000 each are presented annually, including the 2022 scholarships. AMP has awarded up to this point $438,000 since 1988. The scholarship is named in memory of Richard H. Gorsuch, who was the president of American Power of Ohio in 1983 until his death in 1987. Scholarship is awarded to the graduating high school seniors. The Gorsuch Scholarship is offered to students whose parent or guardian is an employee of either the municipal electrical system or AMP or an elected official with responsibility for the electric system. This year, 24 students were nominated for the Gorsuch Scholarship. Finalists took a test of public power. The AMP Board of Trustees approved 5 recipients out of those 24 to receive the scholarship. We're pleased that strong municipal electric utility like Bryan is home to one of this year's scholarship recipients. And now a little bit about Lillian. Lillian is the daughter of Dr. Joshua and Carrie Schlade. Carrie Schlade is the mayor of City of Bryan. Lily is a graduate of Bryan High School. She is planning to attend Bowling Green State University to study elementary education. She was extremely involved in school and community activities, and here are some of her highlights. She is an active member of the National Honor Society. Lily was elected to the Student Council and participated in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Lily participated in High School Musical as a student producer. She played soccer and is a 2-year letter winner. Lily also volunteered for many community activities and programs. We find Lily to be a talented student with a promising future. I'm pleased on behalf of the AMP Board of Trustees to congratulate her with the Richard H. Gorsuch Scholarship at $3,000. Congratulations.
I would like to thank AMP for the scholarship, BMU, for this opportunity, and I will use this to help pay for my college education.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up here.
My pleasure.
Next on the agenda is a resolution. Laura, will you number and read, please?
Resolution number 22, 2022, recognizing National Drinking Water Week, May 1st through 7th, 2022, and the essential role water plays in our daily lives.
Good evening. With this resolution, we're asking the board to designate May 1st through May 7th as National Drinking Water Week. We'd just like to take a minute to increase awareness of the vital role that water plays in our daily lives, health and hygiene, but also public fire protection and supporting our local economy and businesses. National Drinking Water Week recognizes the entire water sector and all of the professionals that provide water to our consumers. Our own staff here at BMU, our distribution crew, they maintain our underground infrastructure. Our treatment operators ensure that we have safe and quality drinking water. And then also our engineering department that designs most of our capital projects. A lot of times all of that work goes unnoticed, so I'd just like to take a moment to recognize that. So I would ask the board to join the AWWA and all of the other public water systems across the country in designating May 1st through May 7th as National Drinking Water Week.
I'd like to make a motion, will you? Yes. Adopt resolution 22.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette? Yes. Karen? Yes. Tom?
Yes. Thank you.
Next is a motion. Motion to reject all bids for the Deerfield Subdivision underground electric upgrade. Is that one?
No, that's the next one. Okay. This project, as you may recall, was for directional boring services at the Deerfield subdivision. We are working at replacing direct buried lines in various subdivisions throughout the community and putting in conduit pathways. We've been doing this for years, and we have a long list of those to go also. So directional, most of the rear easements are fairly congested. Usually we would do conventional trenching methods, but because they're so congested, we typically go out for directional boring services for these projects. We've been working towards this particular subdivision for almost 2 years, if you recall. We postponed the project due to COVID and financial cutbacks at the time because of the uncertainty. So we put it out for bid at the end of March, and the bids were opened on April 25th. We received one bid for the project, which was for $137,386. The bid exceeded our estimates by more than 45%. It also exceeded our 2020 budget amount. So we've been, fortunately lately, we've had some good bids and they've come in, but times are catching up with us with this stuff, and I think maybe we just undershot what the cost would be. We're respectfully going to request that by motion you reject this bid for the Deerfield Subdivision underground, and then we'll evaluate the economic condition and contractor workloads towards the end of the year, and we'll consider the project construction possibly for 2023 and try to get it out there early and get on people's list and maybe do a little adjusting in our numbers and to see where we come out. And if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them.
Surprised they were the lone bidder.
Yeah.
Everybody must be busy.
They're very busy. That's one of the notes that we had, that there's a lot of work out there right now. And so it's hard to get contractors, which was my fear on a lot of things that we've done so far, but we've been pretty fortunate up to this point. Things are, supply chain issues and all those things that we talk about all the time are just starting to hit us, and this is number one that we're seeing. So maybe things will get better, or maybe we get it out there earlier in the winter, and try to get on a spring schedule and get in line a little easier, maybe we'll do better next year.
What would the process be if we approve this, to turn this bid down? Will we rebid it right away, or do we wait until?
No, we wouldn't rebid it right away. I think I would wait till the fall or, late or in the winter towards the end of the year and try to go out for bid again. We'll probably just come back and ask to go out for bid one more time, I would assume, and then rebid the project and maybe adjust our engineer's estimate a little bit to compensate for those.
Should get more bids in the late fall.
Yeah, you would think.
Right.
Have we had a lot of issues out there?
We've had some cable or primary failures out there, a couple of them. A lot of secondary stuff. Typical with direct bury cable.
Yeah. I can remember being out there a time or two.
Yeah. Pushing 42 years, roughly.
I'd like to make a motion, we reject the bid.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette? Yes. Karen?
Yes.
Next on the agenda is another resolution. Lori, would you number and read, please?
Resolution number 23, 2022, authorizing the Director of Utilities to advertise for materials associated with the 34.5 kV to 69 kV line conversion project.
This project was budgeted this year, just materials only, and for a pole line to be built from the power plant north up the alley between Garden and Emmett Street to Edgerton Street. I think it's around 2,700 feet, if I'm not mistaken. We want to do it in ductile iron poles, as we've had good experience with that on our 69 line out at the new industrial site that we just built. The reason for the material only this year is just because we've got our power plant upgrades going on, and what we want to do is get our plant structures and everything in, and we want to the big turbine, the Westinghouse that we have, we're going to generate on to the 69 south out of the plant down Allen Street to Cherry, tie that in at Cherry. Then we're going to build a temporary line of the 34.5 to hit the structure that the GE and the Nordberg generate onto, and they generate out on the 4 kV to 34.5. So we still have our generation assets here and available during our peak times, in the summer and winter months. So we want to get all of our materials for this project purchased, so when we come around construction season next year, we'll have that little window where we can build this line up that alley, where we'll have to dismantle the 34.5, and we're going to build this in the same path. So once we start, we're not going to have the Nordberg or the GE available for generation. So that's why we got that small window. We want to get a transformer on order as well, to go from our 4 kV up to our 69, so we can get them 2 units on the 69. When everything's said and done, we'll have everything on the 69 generating out. That's the plan of the upgrade, basically. What we want to do is get all the materials to build the line up there, plus the 3 switches. We want some switchability up around Edgerton Street, so we're able to route the 69 one way around the loop or the other, which we can isolate the plant away from that as well. So that's our idea with that. Of course, there'll be breakers and stuff at the plant as well, 69 breakers where we can do different things. It gives us a lot of switchability, a lot of utility type application for the 69, so in our generation. So we like to go out for bid and get the parts on order and get them here. We're looking, some of the parts are probably going to be out there a little ways, so we hope to have them all here and ready to go. That way we can hit that window of construction next year.
So it seems like a smart move to, since the price of materials are going up all the time, that we get them as soon as we can.
Yes.
So they're available, and the lead time, so that we've been facing, so it looks like a good idea to get them as soon as possible.
Yep.
I remember hearing about this project the last open house we had at the power plant.
Yep.
I think Jim was out there telling me about it and showing me where it was going to run. And
Yep. And
so it's been a long time coming.
Right now, the 34.5, the only, is our generation. That's the only thing we generate on from Baker Street sub all the way to Daggett through the plant. So that's what the 34.5 is there for. Once we get the 69 there, then that's all going to be decommissioned. Then we can get rid of Daggett. Daggett will no longer be any interest to us. We'll bypass the 69 from the new industrial sub over to Bechtel, and that'll just take Daggett out of the equation, and we can wreck all that out. All the 34.5 through the woods that we always had problems with by Titan Tire, that's all going to be gone.
What was it you said about Baker?
Baker, the 34.5 ties into Baker, so that's our inner loop, our 34.5 inner loop is what they used to call it, so that'll all be gone, so that's kind of that in a nutshell, I guess.
Questions? Can I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion we approve.
I'll second it. Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to hire Water Superintendent. Jackie?
Good evening, everyone. This evening, I am respectfully requesting that we move Jimmy Dunning over to Water Superintendent in probationary status. He's been with us since 2014 and has really grown in the water industry as well as in his leadership skills in this time frame. He maintains the necessary Ohio EPA Class 3 license in order to be a superintendent here per our requirements. So at this time, we would like to make this effective May the 9th.
I know Class 3 is no small accomplishment. I'll make a motion we approve.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
And before we move on to the next one, then, he was our current water supervisor, so I would like to request permission to post that position and start the recruitment of a water supervisor for the plant, please.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is a request to reclassify an electric water employee.
Yes, Justin, I'm going to say his last name wrong, forgive me, Walfogel, has been with us for a year. He started out as a probationary warehouse 1. After a year of employment, we are requesting that he be reclassified to the probationary warehouse 2 status. In his first year of employment, he has successfully been able to complete all the tasks that have been assigned to him along with the warehouse 2 job class requirements. He has also been actively involved in the development of the AMI and on the AMI team. With his computer skills, he has been able to navigate the inventory system and hopefully continues to take that to the next steps.
Questions? Have a motion?
I will move to reclassify Justin to probationary warehouse 2.
I'll second it.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes. Thank you.
Next is a request to accept a retirement in the Clerk-Treasurer's office.
I am sad to inform the board that I received a retirement letter from Account Clerk 2, Terry Bayless. Terry's been our lead customer service and accounts receivable person in the office for many years. In fact, when she exits, she'll have approximately 24 years of service into the city. Her planned retirement date is August 31st. Could I have a motion to accept?
Sure, I'll make a motion. We accept with regret.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Next is a request for a merit adjustment in the Clerk-Treasurer's office.
Yes, before I do that, I would like to request the board's permission to post for an account clerk position in my office. With Terry's pending retirement, and as you know from Jackie's assessments on HR each year, discussions with Nate and of course Mayor Schlade, my office has a high number of possible retirements. We had 5 at the start of the year, so this will make our 2nd exiting, and I have 3 more eligible to retire. So I would like to advertise for an account clerk position and see what we can get with our current opportunities and what's available in the employment area.
I'd like to make a motion that we give Laura the authority to post that bid.
I'll second it.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next is to effect semi-monthly disbursements. Can I have a motion to pay the bills?
Yeah, this one.
One more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Did
Lastly, I'd like to
Oh, I'm sorry.
request to the board merit increase for Jessica Davies in my department. She's an account clerk too. She's been with the Clerk-Treasurer's office for 9 years. She is primarily responsible for customer service. She assists Lisa Roloff in billing, and she is our primary contact with Invoice Cloud if any of you pay online. She's also training currently under accounts receivable with Terry, so we have a firm backup when Terry does retire, in addition to getting her notary license, which we also need upstairs. So I'm requesting the merit increase for her.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the proposed rate of pay for Jessica Davies.
I'll second.
Annette?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Before I vote, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how much that would be?
Yeah, it's $1.50 for your
Oh,
sheet.
okay. Thank you. Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Oh, I missed it.
Now, next on the agenda is to effect semi-monthly disbursements. Can I have a motion to pay the bills, please?
I'd like to make a motion that we pay the bills.
Second.
Annette?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Next, comments from VP and staff. Nate?
Yeah, I got a lot of congratulations, I think, and so does everybody else, but I want to congratulate Jimmy Dunning. I think he's going to do a great job for the water department. I'm actually excited to get him over there and get him started. I want to also congratulate Lily for her scholarship, and good luck to her on all her future endeavors. Also, Terry Bayless, I wish her a happy retirement and thank her for 24 years of service. And Jessica, thanks for the great job that she's been doing. And lastly, congratulations to Justin on his move to the Warehouse 2 position. And just one more thing, we will hopefully, we talked about it a little bit prior to, but we're going to have a few items at our next board meeting for the actions concerning AirMate. So we, board did some stuff yesterday, and we will follow suit and continue this process. So hopefully at the next board meeting, we'll have something for you to act on. That's about all I have.
Well, I want to thank Harry for making the trip from Columbus. We're very proud of Lily. She's someone I'm going to miss in my home every day. But thank you for that. And congratulations to all the changes and promotions. And Water Week which is always a good week in the city.
Just congratulations to Lily Schlade. I know Jillian appreciated that scholarship last year, and that's it. Thanks.
All right.
I also congratulate Lily. My daughter Courtney got it a couple of years before these two ladies got her, so it's a great thing that you have
It
those.
is. Mr. Betts? Everything?
Al? I'll give you a little AMI update. But we've been installing meters. We've got like 900 meters installed of the 200 amp disconnects. We are starting tomorrow with Book 4, which is Main Street east between Trevitt and Mulberry all the way out, kind of D50 to High Street in that area. So we'll be working in there the next couple of days. It's going pretty well. You know, Lori's girls and helping us and stuff, we appreciate it. I know it's kind of a process, and we're you know, working together, and we're going to get it done. So it's just a, you know, chip and a putt, as Nate always says, and you know, 300 meters, we'll get it done. But we do have 3,725 disconnect meters on the floor here, so minus the 900 that we have installed. And I believe we've gotten all of our three-phase meters except for 3. So we're doing pretty good on the meter counts as far as what we have received. So other than that, I don't think I have anything else.
What do you do with the old meters?
Well, right now, actually today we started testing them. Started testing them, building a database to see how much percent they are slow or fast. And hopefully we have a number of some sort to justify the AMI system a little bit, you know. So that's our goal anyhow. There's scrap value for the mechanical meters. I think we've got an estimate of $230 a ton for shredded value of them. So we're gonna shred down, you know, the plastic digital ones aren't any good, so they'll just be probably thrown away in the trash.
Hopefully mine's on the fast list.
Yep. Your new one will be right on.
Oh, I know.
Right on.
Special. That's what I'm saying. I hope I haven't been slow.
Yeah, so there's no surprising, Bill.
Yeah. We got 6,000 meters to test, so don't expect that.
You don't want the data
Real
next
soon.
week.
Right.
Will you give us an update? I mean, as far as, I mean, I'd like to know if, just how many are and how many aren't.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, that'd be kind of
We'll get you an update. I'm just saying it's, you know, what did we get, about 15, 20 an hour?
Yeah.
You know, today, testing them and then copy and paste them on a spreadsheet. So
Yeah.
once that's all done, we'll have a pretty good idea of
interesting
what's
to
there.
see.
Yeah. That's our what I think we're gonna shoot for anyhow. Try to get, you know, if it gets to be too monotonous, it might just be a sample, you
Yeah.
know, of it.
I think after a while, you'll figure out that that just a sampling of 1 out of 100 is gonna do this or something, you know what I mean? You'll be able to get, narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah, you look at the floor with 1,000 meters sitting there, you know, it's kind of intimidating a little bit, but and we're gonna have 6,000 of them, so. But we're gonna work at it, rainy days and things, so.
Thanks, Al. Derek, you have anything? Jackie? Mr. Sprow?
Well, I think all the thank yous and congratulations have been covered, so I will pass to my colleague on the left.
Karen. It must be Karen.
Yep, I'll just reiterate, congratulations to Lillian and good luck to Terry. It's probably a little overdue for her retirement. She's been a good trooper. Jimmy Dunning, congratulations, and Justin, and Water Week again. I just repeated everything you said, Nate.
Okay. And I'm going to repeat the same. Congratulations, Lily and Carrie, Josh. Should be proud, which I know you are. And to Jimmy Dunning, he'll do well. He's earned it. Also, congratulations to Terry. Should go and keep Bruce honest. That's all I have, Jim.
Okay. Annette?
Well, yes, just same repeat, but, also the congratulations also go out to the parents, because it does take the parents also to get the kids to win these scholarships too. Yeah, Water Week, I really enjoy Bryan's water. I think it's the best tasting water. I will take a big water to work because I enjoy Bryan's water. So yeah, Water Week is thumbs up for me too. So, and yeah, congratulations to Terry on her retirement. That is a big step. But you know what? We had an employee retire and she was nervous and scared at first, and she come back to visit like 2 weeks later and she says, I don't know why I waited. So congratulations to Terry on her retirement, future retirement. So that's all I have.
In case you haven't heard it, congratulations to Lily.
Thank you.
You and John. To all the promotions and upgrades, congratulations to them, and acknowledge our water distribution and our water treatment crews for doing a great job. Congratulations to Terry. I'm sure she'll enjoy her retirement. Now Bruce will have somebody to help him with the Halloween decorations.
I know.
I am gonna say, he picks her up for lunch quite frequently. It's going to be strange not waving to him when I'm walking out.
Yeah.
Because he's sitting in
We'll
the
miss her.
parking lot.
We
Yeah.
miss her. That's all I have.
She'll make him get a haircut.
Probably not. I think his hair's just fine.
Next on the agenda is an executive session to discuss acquisition of property. So we will be taking a short recess. I would ask, besides the board, who do we need to stay for this? Sure.
All board members, myself, Mayor, Rhonda, Lori, and Derek.
Okay. Thank you.
If you
I think I'm okay with